Hello! So on this video we're going to an antique shop and it's my favorite one. It's on the town here in England where my boyfriend is from.
In the town in England where my boyfriend is from, not on the town.
In the town, yes. English is not my first language, as we all know. Anyway, so yeah, that's the best one I've been to so far out of all the places. Even in Mexico, in my country, I've never been to one that is so big with such amazing deals. It's huge, so I'm gonna record while we're there, and then at the end of the video I'll show you what I got. I've been getting a lot of antiques from other places, especially charity shops and some other antique stores from other places in the country, but I'm probably gonna leave that for another video, like a whole haul of everything I've been getting from antique shops, because it is quite a lot. But I'm just gonna do it from this particular store, well, not store, antique shop, warehouse, I guess, I don't know. I'll leave you my Instagram here, somewhere here, so you can follow me in case you don't, and I guess I'll see you at the end for the haul. So now that you've seen a little bit of how the antique shop looked like, it's amazing. I love it. I could spend hours and hours in there. We had to look around the place like 3 times.
You do spend hours and hours in there. What do you mean? You could spend hours in there.
I do. Just because you have to make sure to look every single corner, because you never know. You know, there might be things hidden in there because everything is so clamped into one single space. So the first thing I got was these jumbo playing cards. And yeah, they're huge. It's a full deck of cards, usable, and this was pretty cheap. This was only £2. So yeah, I love playing cards. I've been collecting vintage, I guess, retro board games, because I love board games and I love retro stuff, especially the design, the marketing side of it, the art of these eras. So I love playing cards, and the fact that there was a huge deck of cards, I was like, I just have to get it. The next thing I got was just some hair rollers, because lately I've been doing more things with my hair in the sense of like a 40s type of curls. I mean, right now my hair is a mess because we've been out all day. We went precisely to another antique shop in another town, and now it's the night and we're tired of recording this. But yeah, I got extra rollers because the pack that I had initially didn't have enough of these little ones. So I got this, and it was £1, so it was a great deal as well. The next thing I got was 2 playing cards, and I'm pretty sure I haven't played this. I haven't had the chance, but I'm pretty sure it's the same game, but it's just like a different theme. So one is planes and the other, well, they're both planes, but one is more like war planes, I guess. It's by the same company. Again, I haven't really tried it. It must be very, very simple. And one was £2 and the other one was £2.50 for some reason, and I decided to just get both of them. The next thing I got was this set, or I guess duo, of a mirror and a brush. and I am so in love with this. The thing is that I've been looking for something like this for the longest time, and I saw one in another charity shop that it was so beautiful. It was white and it had like a pink roses. It was just beautiful, and I was hesitating if I should get it or not, and they were outside of the shop. And then when I was going out to decide if I was actually gonna get it, there was a crazy wind, and the wind just threw the mirror off to the street and it broke, and it was so sad. I was pretty sad because I couldn't get it. But then on this shop I saw this one, which is pretty much the same shape. I'm pretty sure it's the same company. The design is the only thing that it's different, but it's still very beautiful. It's still flowers and all. So I got both of them for £5. Then the next thing I got was this. It's a pretty random object to get, but when I saw it I felt like it called me, so I feel like I just had to buy it. I don't know, it just something spoke to me when I saw this, and it's English lavender perfumed talc.
I think talc or talc, depends on how posh you are. I'm not sure.
And the lady said that this is from the 50s, and the thing is that it's basically full. It's pretty much full. It still has a scent. I guess you would think that it would change or anything, but it smells brand new. It smells like very fresh lavender. I mainly loved the design of this. My idea is that someday I'm gonna have a pretty old dressing table and I can have a lot of things like this. So I got the mirror and the brush, and now this one. It says in the back here, the finest lavender in the world, and I believe them because I swear I've never smelled such a pure, delicious lavender in my life. And I got this for £1. The next thing I got was this beautiful jewelry box. It has such an amazing design, and obviously it has the mirror in there. I don't know if you can fully see, but it's full of my rings in there. The box, well, I got this because I have so many rings I tend to wear. I'm not wearing them right now, but I wear all of these like at the same time, and these will help me keep. I didn't have a box, I didn't have a place to keep them, so I just put them like next to my bed, and now I have an actual cute box to put them into. And alongside with this box was £1, but alongside with it, last minute I saw this, and they were so well hidden because there's so many things, and that's why I like to scan everything, because I got these two beautiful rings. I don't know if you can see them in there, and they were 50p each, so very cheap. The next thing I got was a game of Snap. So it's this, and it's pretty beaten up, but this is a game actually from the 1930s, so it's been through a lot. And now I've never played Snap. It's not really a game that exists in Mexico, but I guess it's similar to Manotazo. But apparently here it's very common. I've seen quite a couple of these in different editions, and this one particularly, this one is from Smiler Cow and Gate. Cow and Gate is a brand here from the UK that does like baby milk, so they did this promotional game, I guess. I just thought it was a pretty nice piece of history, because I've told you that I've been trying to collect precisely vintage games. Now the artwork is just amazing. It comes with different illustrations, obviously, and this game was £7. And last but not least, this is the biggest thing I got, and I was so happy when I found this. I couldn't believe it. It was the most expensive one as well, but it's not really expensive. It was only £8. So the thing is that it was in a huge bookshelf, and I was looking for board games mainly, and there's this trivia game that I swear it's in every antique shop and in every charity shop ever.
Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, it's called Trivial Pursuit. Thank you. I swear it's everywhere. And on top it was this white box. And the thing is that another thing is that in every charity shop and every antique shop, it's always full of puzzles. I don't know why. There's just tons of puzzles. Liam wants me to say jigsaw puzzles.
There's a lot of different kinds of puzzles it could be.
That's not true.
Yeah, but puzzles in general is, you know, jigsaw.
Alright, jigsaw puzzles. It's filled with jigsaw puzzles. So I saw it on the side and it just said Titanic. It was a white box and it said Titanic, and I thought it's either a jigsaw puzzle of Titanic or a board game. But I was like, if this is a board game of Titanic, I'll get it, because that's something that you don't see every day. And when I saw what it was, I was like, I'm taking this. It didn't have a price on it, so I was really scared to ask for the price because I was like, this is probably gonna be really expensive. Now, what Liam and me do whenever we go to an antique shop and we found something is that we Google it on eBay, we'll search it and know more or less the year that it was made and the price. So then we know if, you know, it's worth it or not, if they're being overpriced or if it's actually quite cheap. And so the first thing we did was to Google it, and it was around from £40 to £100. So I was ready to hear some big numbers, but when I heard 8, I was like, I'm taking it. And so what it is, it's a Titanic widescreen collector's edition. It's a VHS collector's edition, and it's a box set. So yeah, like I said, the box is just completely white. So we'll open it because it has so many things. I'll try and show you the best I can. So when you open the box, it has this paper that shows you everything that it contains, and then when you take off the paper, it comes in this beautiful, like, what's this material? Like,
am I wrong saying velvet? It's like a velvet box, isn't it?
Velvet?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a velvet blue box, and it contains obviously the movie in VHS and also the breaking new ground, the making of. So it's a behind the scenes of the making of the movie Titanic, also on VHS. And now this lifts up, so I'm gonna lift it up and I'll show you what it is inside. Okay, so inside it comes with a couple of things. I'm not gonna keep lifting this up because I'm gonna show you what it contains. The first thing that it contains is a couple of
art cards.
Yeah, I guess they're art cards. I don't know how they put it here. They name it as
could be screen grabs or lobby cards.
Collector cards.
Collector cards, sure.
So 8 collector cards of just scenes of the movie. Yeah, so this is a pretty nice one. I don't like that.
Billy Zane, it's your favourite guy.
I don't like you, he's such a 8 big sort of like postcards, collector cards. My favorite thing on this set, that it's a 35mm film cell of the movie, so obviously every single box set contains a different part of the movie, so I was really excited to see which one was the one that it was in here. I was really surprised because this box set has been so well looked after. Everything is almost in a neat condition, especially on the inside. Everything is as if like brand new. And so yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see, but the film strip is in there. You probably won't be able to see the scene that it is. It's on a beautiful display, but you probably won't see which scene it's on the 35mm. But the scene is when Jack and Rose are on the car before they
do the deed.
Bond. They do some love making. And now when you take all of that, you end up with this, and it's very, very beautifully made. It's framed as like the movie poster, but obviously you take this off and you have this book. So we'll take a look at the book. So it comes with this tiny book of original theatrical production notes, and it's basically just a book of the making of the Titanic, from making the set, the going into production, and all of those things. It has this really nice picture of them, and yeah, from the casting and just basically information about everything from the movie. And then last but not least, at the bottom of the box is this, and this is so nice. These things in here are actually like, I don't know how to explain it, like it is there. I'm not really sure how to explain it.
I actually don't even know what those things are called. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know, but the thing is, like, they're not printed into, they are real, they're attached there. And it's the whole script of the movie. So it's really, really cool. It's the screenplay of the movie. Well, it's just, there's not really much to say, it's just the whole script of it from start to finish. Lots of pretty nice detail, and that's basically it. My box says it's number 495. I want to say that it's out of 1000, but it's kind of hard to find online how many of these were made. I'm just gonna take a guess and say it was 1000 made. But yeah, it was a pretty cool find just for a quid.
And I mean, you thought that when you opened the box initially, you thought it was just going to be those 2 VHSs until you pulled the velvet box off, and then it ended up being all of that stuff underneath it.
Yeah, so
we knew it was something special then.
Yeah, so initially there was like a bunch of things in a corner, and I saw a VHS and it was Titanic, and I was like, I'm gonna get it, because it was 25p, so it was nothing, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it. But then I saw this box set and I'm like, I might as well just get the box set considering how nicely it is, and it had the 2 tapes. And then when I lifted it up, I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting this, because it doesn't say on the outside like what it contains or anything. It was really, really good luck that everything was in a very neat condition, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take this. I didn't thought about it twice. I guess that's it. That's everything. In total, for all of these things, I spent £27, so I think it was a pretty good deal. But like I said, if you're interested in seeing all of the antiques that I've been shopping here in the UK, then let me know and I'll show you everything else, because there's loads. I've been getting loads of things. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.